Why did I name the gallery Hope 93 Respect? My father won a presidential election in Nigeria in 1993. The big purpose was to create a more equitable, more fair Nigeria. I really want to remember my father for what he was able to achieve. He ended up winning the election, which is an incredible achievement. If you really believe in something, you should really go for it. The journey to opening the gallery was a little bit unconventional. I really wanted to make sure that I could get lots of people into the art world who didn't necessarily feel that art was for them. And I wanted to do something to change that, and that was to create an art gallery of my own, where you're giving a platform to so many different people. I'm a big believer that in order for artists to do super well, collaborating is a really important thing. When you look at the art world, a lot of the large galleries have a very kind of established collector base. That tends to alienate a lot of people who are trying to get into the art world. So I'm trying to bridge that gap a little bit more and kind of work with them, but also create an inclusive atmosphere. I'm really trying to uplift a lot of artists. And these can be artists who are household names, and also there can be artists who are relatively unknown. What I'm trying to do is trying to be as inclusive as possible, but also at the same time fight tooth and nail for them to make sure that the best museums are looking at their work, the best galleries are looking at their work, and a variety of collectors, because ultimately an art gallery doesn't function without being able to sell paintings or sculptures or whatever the medium is. I'm trying to push the barriers and people's ability to consume art in a very different way. As you walk into the gallery, it's incredibly difficult to predict what you see. I love the fact that Hope 93 is new. It doesn't really have any preconceived ideas. So with this current show that I have on here, of which there's one upstairs and one downstairs, what you see in the background are the Miss Universes around the world. So there's a really talented artist called Gretchen Andrew. They keep people guessing, thinking about what is acceptable, what's not acceptable, what's beautiful, what's not beautiful. And Gretchen Andrews is pushing the boundaries and the limits with how she creates her art. She uses a lot of technology and AI. So she prints oil on canvas, but then goes over that with another set of robotic, which does face tune over these beautiful women. We live in a world where beauty is such a difficult concept, where especially a lot of young women are under so much pressure with technology and Facetune to put themselves out there and project a way that is quite literally impossible. The message behind her work is incredibly important. Hopefully one day you'll see Gretchen in a huge museum somewhere, and you'll know you saw it first at Hope 93. But then also at the same time, downstairs there is the most wonderful artist, Anna Benavides, who's just graduated from the Royal College of Art. She's abstract, the colours just hit you in waves and waves. Anna Benavides' work is incredibly vibrant, incredibly rich, the textures are great, the surface that she has, you kind of get lost in these paintings. The best way to keep up with trends is, to me, really get out there. I keep very active in studio visits. I'm also on Instagram a lot. It's really important that artists out there who want to put themselves out in the shop window, get your Instagram right. I think you need to have 3 or 4 of your best works straight away. I mean, that keeps people interested. Instagram is a great way. Going out to art fairs, I try and do as much as I can, and talking to different artists, and just come in and, just get to know people and build a community. And I think that's